Hey there, beautiful souls, and welcome to another episode of Pain to Power, Emotional Healing, Self-Love, and Spiritual Growth, the podcast where we explore the journey of healing from within, learning to love ourselves, grow spiritually, and transform our pain into purpose. I'm your host, Jill Ripley, and today we're exploring something that touches every part of that journey, the balance of giving and receiving. Most of us are natural givers. We pour our hearts into others, nurturing, helping, supporting, but few of us have been taught how to truly receive. To receive love, to receive compliments, to receive help or abundance without guilt. But emotional healing, self-love, and spiritual growth all require that we learn this balance. Giving and receiving are two sides of the same sacred breath, the inhale and the exhale of life. Without one, the other cannot exist. So today, we're going to explore what it means to open ourselves to that rhythm. If we can learn to give from overflow, receive with openness and gratitude, we allow prosperity in all its forms to flow through us and to us. I'd like to start with the original form of receiving and giving. Life started on this earthly plane with your first inhale. When you inhale, you receive life force energy, oxygen, and renewal. And when you exhale, you give back carbon dioxide, which nature receives and transforms into energy for the planet. There's no struggle or guilt in that exchange. It's perfect harmony, a divine rhythm of giving and receiving. But in our human experience, we often interrupt that natural rhythm and flow. We overgive. We try to care for everyone else around us while we neglect our own needs. If we're constantly giving without allowing ourselves to receive, we give from emptiness instead of fullness. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So, if you are trying to nourish another and you have not nourished yourself first, you will both be malnourished. When we do that, we create an energetic deficit. We start to feel drained, resentful, disconnected, not because we're doing too much, but because we've stopped allowing the flow back in. Everything in nature honors this balance. The tides move in and out. The moon waxes and wanes. The seasons give and receive in perfect timing. Prosperity, love, and emotional well-being are no different. When we are open to receiving, we align ourselves with the same rhythm that governs all of creation. Take a moment and ask yourself, where in my life am I exhaling more than I am inhaling? That's where your healing begins. Receiving can feel uncomfortable. Someone offers you a compliment and you deflect it. Thanks, but I really just got lucky. Or, oh, this old thing, instead of simply saying thank you. Someone offers to help carry something heavy and you insist, no, I've got it, even though your arms are already full. Maybe a friend offers to buy you lunch and you feel that pang of guilt, so you rush to say, next time it's on me, as if you need to immediately balance the scales. Or maybe someone tells you how much you mean to them, and rather than letting that love sink in, you change the subject because it feels too vulnerable to receive. Each of these moments seems small, but they reveal something deeper. That receiving can stir up feelings of guilt, discomfort, or even fear. For many of us, the idea of being taken care of or appreciated brings up old beliefs that we're not deserving, that we owe something in return, or that love must be earned through effort. But these are the moments that call for awareness. Because when we notice our resistance, we have a choice. to pause and take a breath and allow ourselves to open instead of close it. What if in that moment you allowed yourself to receive fully, to feel the warmth of a compliment, to receive the relief of help, the nourishment of being cared for without needing to give anything back right away? A heartfelt thank you is enough. It's not just polite, it's powerful. It acknowledges the gift and honors the giver and keeps that energy of love flowing freely between you. That is the beginning of self-love. It's how spiritual growth takes root, through small acts of allowing, of trusting that it's safe to be supported. Many of us grew up hearing that it's better to give than to receive. We may have been rewarded for self-sacrifice and independence, and somewhere along the way, we learned that needing help made us weak. But true self-love and spiritual growth require that we learn to receive as well as give, because receiving is actually an act of trust. It's saying, I am safe to let love in. I am worthy of kindness. I am open to abundance. When you allow yourself to receive, you're not depleting the giver of something. You're participating in the divine exchange of energy. You're letting someone else experience the joy of giving. It's invigorating and gratifying to give. And when you cut off that flow of energy, you not only deny yourself the benefits of the gift, but you also deny the giver as well. So the next time someone offers you a compliment or a hand, pause before you deflect it. Take a breath, soften your heart, and simply say thank you. That's a small moment of spiritual growth, of choosing love over old conditioning. Prosperity is more than money. It's an energy of flow. It's love, health, creativity, inspiration, community, and joy, all moving through you in rhythm with life. When we give endlessly but resist receiving, we block that flow. We send a message to the universe, I don't want what you're offering. I'm not worthy. But prosperity thrives on circulation. Think of a river. When the water moves freely, it nourishes everything it touches. When it stagnates, life disappears. Receiving keeps that current alive. It's how we say, I trust the source that gives through me to also give to me. This is where emotional healing and spiritual growth intersect, because healing is about restoring flow, and flow is what prosperity is. When we open to receive, whether it's a compliment, a gift, or a new opportunity, we step into the partnership with the universe. We let divine energy move through us and back again, creating harmony in our relationships, our health, and our abundance. Many of us carry what I call the receiving wound. It's that quiet inner voice that says, I have to earn love. I shouldn't need anyone. Or good things don't last. These beliefs often come from early experiences where love felt conditional, where we were praised for achievement, but not for simply being. Over time, we learned to close off that receiving because it didn't feel safe. This is where emotional healing work becomes essential. When we tend to that wounded part of ourselves, the one who learned it wasn't safe to need, we begin to soften those walls. You can start healing this by bringing compassion to your resistance. The next time you notice yourself pushing away a compliment or refusing help, gently ask, what am I protecting myself from? Can I allow myself to be grateful and just say thank you? That awareness itself is healing. And then consciously allow small moments of receiving. Let someone open the door for you. Let a friend treat you to coffee. Let yourself rest without guilt. Say this affirmation as a reminder of your worthiness. I am open to receiving love, abundance, and kindness. I am worthy of all the good that flows my way. Giving and receiving are in perfect harmony in my life. Each time you say yes to receiving, you strengthen self-love, and that is spiritual growth in action. Let's talk about a few simple ways to bring giving and receiving into balance. Practice gratitude when receiving. When someone offers you a compliment, help, or gift, pause and truly receive it. Feel the energy of gratitude expand in your heart. Notice your body's cues. Pay attention to how your body reacts when you receive. Do you tense up? Do you feel guilt? Just notice without any judgment. Awareness is your first step to freedom. Give from overflow, not from depletion. Ask yourself before giving, am I giving from love or from fear or guilt? When your own cup is full, your giving becomes a joy instead of a burden. Allow yourself to enjoy small pleasures. Receiving doesn't always come from others. It can come from life itself. A moment of stillness, a warm bath, sunlight on your face. That's self-love in motion. Journal your discoveries. Reflect on these questions. What do I find easy to give? What do I resist receiving? Where can I open to abundance and love? As you integrate these practices, you'll begin to feel more grounded and connected, not just emotionally, but spiritually. Giving and receiving will start to feel like one sacred flow rather than two separate actions. Take a deep, mindful breath with me. Inhale. Receive love, peace, and abundance. And exhale. Give gratitude, kindness, and compassion. This is the rhythm of life when you honor both parts, the giving and receiving. You align with the natural flow of prosperity. You heal emotionally, you expand spiritually, and you deepen in self-love. So this week, notice where life is trying to give to you through a person, a moment, or even a gentle whisper of intuition. When it arrives, practice saying yes. You are worthy of receiving. You are deserving of rest, love, and abundance. I would like to close with a brief visualization. If you're able, place your hand over your heart. Take a slow breath in. Imagine that breath as a golden light flowing into your heart. Love and support and blessings from the universe. Now exhale, sending that same golden light outward to others, to nature, to the world. You are both the giver and the receiver. You are a part of the infinite flow of love and light. Thank you for spending this time with me, beautiful souls. If today's message touched your heart, please share it with someone who could use a little reminder that receiving is an act of love. For more tools, inspiration, and community, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Empowered by the Storm, or you can visit empoweredbythestorm.com, or join me on YouTube for more episodes and guided reflections. And if you've been wondering whether life coaching might help you move through your own healing journey or step into your next level of growth, I'd love to connect. Reach out through my website to learn more. And if you haven't already, follow the podcast and leave a review. It truly helps this message reach more people who are ready to heal and grow. Until next time, keep breathing, keep opening, and keep allowing life to flow through you.